Namaste and welcome to this full body yoga stretch for beginners. We will start sitting on the mat, and for this practice you will need a yoga or Pilates mat and a thick blanket, 1 or 2 blankets. This will be for our position on the knees for cat and cow, in case the floor is hard and it bothers you on the knees. So please have a blanket ready. And we begin sitting, and this can be a challenging pose for beginners already. That's completely normal. So I will suggest a couple of things. You can take your blanket and really make it as high as you need. Even put cushions also on top, in order for your hips to be higher. For me, a cross-legged position is uncomfortable, but it's possible that for you, crossing your legs like this is much more comfortable than having one foot in front of the other like me. So try different things, see what feels best for you. You can pause the video, and once you have found a comfortable position where your low back isn't arching too much, then join me here. First, take your shoulders forward, up, and roll them back and down. Relax your arms and hands and close your eyes. Become aware of your body and the sensations that are present. Don't judge, simply become aware of them. Now we begin breathing consciously, in through the nose and out also through the nose. So inhale with me, softly and deeply. And exhale it out through the nose, also evenly. One more time. Inhale and don't lift the shoulders. Stay tall throughout the inhale and the exhale. And exhale it out again. Last time, inhale. And at the end of the inhale, wait for a moment in the fullness. And exhale it all out. And wait for a moment at the end of the exhale. Great. Throughout this practice, it's important that you continue breathing evenly in and out through the nose, and that you pay attention to what your body wants to do and how it wants to move. Always remember, yoga is about what it feels like, not what it looks like. So find your own stretch and follow your own edge and your own shape. It doesn't have to look like mine at all. We inhale, open the arms out, palms up, stretch the sides. And exhale, arms back down, as if you had resistance through the air as you bring your arms down. Once more, inhale, open out and up. Maybe look up. And exhale the arms back down. Maybe chin to chest. Inhale again, open the arms, open the chest. Relax the neck back maybe. And exhale, slowly bring the arms and palms back down. Now we stretch over to the right side. Place your right fingertips or right hand on the mat. And inhale, open the left arm up as high as you can first, and then to the right side. But don't let it fall like this. Instead, think of it as an extension of your left hip. Stretch all the way from your left hip, which should be firmly planted on your blanket or on the mat. And stretch all the way to the fingertips. Here, you could be up here, or you could be here, or if you are more flexible, you could even have your elbow on the mat. Find what feels good for you. And breathe. Now activate the core and the abdominal muscles to bring you back up to center and go to the other side. Left fingertips or hand on the mat. And inhale the opposite arm up as high as you can. Keep that opposite hip grounded on the mat or the blanket. And then keep stretching to the other side as an extension of that hip, all the way to the fingertips. Go as slow as it feels good for your body, and keep breathing evenly. If you cannot breathe evenly at any point, it means you have gone too far. And exhale, come to center using the abs. Now we'll do a little twist before going onto hands and knees. Bring the left hand to the right knee or the outside of the thigh, depending on how you're sitting. And then bring the right fingertips behind you to support you in staying tall. And now we'll twist not from the low back, but actually just from the belly button and up, using our abdominal muscles, staying tall and opening the chest and keeping the shoulders down and breathing here. Your core should be supporting you. You shouldn't be dumping the weight onto that back hand. And keep breathing as you return to center and go to the other side. Right hand over the left thigh or knee. And then the left hand is going back behind you or the fingertips to keep you tall. And the shoulders down, only twisting from the belly button and using your abdominal muscles to stay up and tall. Open the chest and breathe. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center and now remove the blanket from underneath you. Actually, no, don't remove the blanket. Just maybe open it so that it's less tall and place it under your knees. So we'll go on all fours, on hands and knees. The hands are directly underneath the shoulders in one straight line from shoulder to the middle of the hand. The fingers are pointing forward and are spread. And the knees are underneath the hip bones. Once you find your tabletop position, that's what it's called, start gripping through the fingertips so that you're not dumping all of your weight onto the wrist, but instead your weight is evenly distributed through your fingertips. And you're pushing the floor away. The shoulders are not up against the ears, but they're down and back. And your spine is neutral. It is not arched and it is not rounded. From that tabletop, we'll begin the cat-cow position. So, for cow position, arch the back, lift the tailbone up, open the chest, and relax the belly down. Maybe look forward, keep the shoulders away from the ears, and breathe. Contracting the shoulder blades towards each other, opening the chest, enjoying the stretch. And now we go into cat position, which is the opposite. You tuck the tailbone in, belly button goes toward the spine, you round the back and stretch all parts of your back, low back, mid back, upper back. And then the chin goes also toward the chest, rounding and stretching. Keep breathing. Now we'll do that 2 more times, inhaling with cow and exhaling with cat. So inhale, arch the back, lift the tailbone, open the chest, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, round the spine, belly button to spine, chin to chest. Once more. Inhale, arch the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades, relax the belly. And And exhale, tuck the tailbone in, round the back, belly button to spine. Relax the head down. Beautiful. Now remove your blanket from underneath you and return to that all fours position. Tuck the toes under you, so flex the feet. And while gripping through your fingertips, begin to lift the knees and the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Here, it is very important that you don't dump your weight onto your wrist, that you push the floor away from you while gripping with the fingertips, and that you're not forward here. You can keep your knees very bent if you need to. That's not important to straighten the knees right now. Push yourself back from the hands, straighten the arms. Open the crease of the elbow so the inner part of the elbow rotates outwards so that it's pointing as forward as you can. And you're pushing your back and your head through the arms so that you can go back here like this. You can keep the knees bent. And once you find that stretch all through the arms and the back, gripping with the fingertips, relaxing the head, keep breathing here. And then from that position, without changing your upper body, you begin to work towards straightening the legs. It's really normal that you won't be able to do this at the beginning. You can alternate, trying to straighten one leg and then the other. Keep the hips up and back. Stretch the back of the legs and the hamstrings. And you can keep alternating one knee and then the other, or you can stay still here and find the stretch. We take 2 more breaths here together. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now bring the weight forward into a high push-up position, so a plank position. Tighten your core, belly button into the spine, heels are pressing back. The top of the head is forward, so you're getting long. And now bring the knees down and bring yourself down onto your belly. Great. From here, we'll try the cobra pose. So bring your hands under the shoulders, fingertips pointing forward. Elbows are into the ribs, not out like this. You're pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Legs are firm. And using the strength of your back and a little bit of arm strength. Lift yourself up just a little bit and find that stretch in your chest. Shoulders away from the ears. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale back down. If that was a lot for you, you can repeat that now. If not, we'll try a little bit different variation now, going into a high cobra. So, same thing, elbows into the ribs, shoulders away from the ears, hands under the shoulders. And we inhale and lift ourselves up a bit higher. Could be that you're here, or if you're more flexible, you could go towards straightening the arms. But this can be quite advanced, so listen to your body. Go to where it wants to go and breathe, opening the chest, enjoying the opening of the front body and the heart. One more inhale and exhale with me. Inhale. And exhale. And then come back down. Now push yourself up again onto the knees and rest the hips back onto the heels with the knees together into a child's pose. So this is the first variation we'll try. Knees together, and you'll bring your hips as close as possible to sitting on the feet as you can. And you can keep your arms next to your body and relax your forehead on the ground if possible. If this is uncomfortable, you can also use your hands or your fists to rest your forehead here. Now bring the fingertips in front of you, stretch the arms, and we'll try another variation of child's pose, which is you keep the big toes together, but you open the knees. Keep in mind that the more you open the knees, the more intense the stretch will be in the inner thighs and the groins and the hips. So listen to your body and go as far as it wants to go, opening the knees, and then walking yourself forward. Maybe you're here, or maybe you're able to relax the forehead onto the ground as well. Breathe there, find your edge. And relax there. Beautiful. Now walk the fingertips back. Come up. We'll sit shortly on the heels while tucking the toes under for a foot stretch. So I'll show you what it looks like from the back. We're tucking the toes. The big toes are together, thighs together, and we're sitting on the heels. We're not dumping all of the weight onto the feet, but we're actually lifting from the bottom of our torso, from our pelvis, so that we're sitting tall. If this is too much, you can just put the feet normally with the tops of the feet on the mat. So if you're here, we take a couple of wrist rotations to the outside, to one side, and then rotate the wrists to the other side. And now we stretch the hands. So palm up, so palm of the left hand up, and grab the four fingers with the right hand and stretch them back. Stretching the forearm, the arm is straight, and breathe. Again, if at any time this foot stretches too much, you can come down onto the tops of the feet. Breathe. And then we stretch the thumb. So grab the thumb and stretch it onto the side of the forearm with the arm straight. Breathe. Beautiful. Release that, shake it, and go on to the other side. Palm of the right hand up. Grab the four fingers and stretch them back. Breathe deeply. And then relax that and stretch the thumb onto the side. Keep breathing and release. Shake it. Well done. Shake the feet if you are there this whole time. That can be intense. And lastly, we'll take our blanket again and go back to that original comfortable seating position that you found at the beginning of class, whatever that looks like for you. So seated here, ground your sits bones onto the blanket. Sit tall, crown of the head is right above your sitting bones. So you're in a straight line without an arch and without a curve. Find that middle point where you can really sit tall and relax your shoulders down, the arms down. Beautiful. We'll stretch the neck before ending the class. So let the right ear fall toward the right shoulder, and your face is still pointing forward, not down or up. Breathe onto the side of the neck. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can walk the left fingertips out. And if you want even more, you can take the right hand and rest it on top of the head without pushing. And just breathe there. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And now let the chin fall a little bit so that you're looking down but still to the side towards your armpit to find a different angle of the stretch. And take one breath there. Inhale. And exhale. Keep rotating the chin down towards the center of the chest. And then bring the head back up to go to the other side. Let the left ear fall towards the left shoulder. Remember, you're still facing forward. Your face is not pointing down or up. If you want more, you can walk the right fingertips out. And if you want even more, then rest the left hand on top of the head without pushing. Take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Now you can start letting the chin fall down but still towards the side. So you're looking towards the armpit and finding a different angle of the stretch. Breathe there. One breath. Inhale. And exhale. Now let the chin fall towards the center of the chest. If you want to deepen that stretch, you can rest both hands behind the head and breathe. And then bring the chin back up. Take your fingertips, put them behind you for a counter stretch. Roll the shoulders up and back. Open the chest, maybe look up. And exhale, come back to center. Shake it out, sigh it out. And then come to stillness. To any little movements you may still have to do. And then relax your hands over your legs, palms up, and close your eyes. Now don't control your breath anymore, and simply become aware of any differences in how your body feels. Any difference in your state of mind, in your emotions. Maybe you feel more relaxed or more energized or both. Maybe you feel more open. Maybe there is less tension. Or maybe not. In any case, don't judge, simply observe. Now thank yourself for having taken the time to do this practice, to do something good for your body, who does so much for you every single day. To take care of yourself and your health. I know I thank you so deeply for having chosen me to practice with you. If you enjoyed this class, please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. Tell me how it went for you. And if you really liked it, then also share it with your family and friends. All of these things really help me keep bringing you free yoga classes here on YouTube. Thank you, and I hope to practice with you again soon. Namaste.